Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about, this thing that I truly think needs to be talked about. Alright, so everybody keeps saying that Walmart's going to close down soon. They keep saying it, but I don't see it. Yes, Walmart has started having business bans for everyone that works there, which wasn't something they did. But as far as, them shutting down, saga and a tale with no truth behind it. And they're saying the same thing about, Amazon's going to shut down too. Well, first off, I don't really think there's any truth to it until it actually happens. Anyway, so today's film is about how, I'm a blood sucking fiend slayer, or huntress, or whatever you want to call it, and I don't actually fit in with the other ones. I mean, me and Buffy Summers are good friends. Buffy Anna Summers. Some folks like to say her full name. Where is she anyway? What do you mean, Jordan, when you say you don't fit in with me? I just don't. There's Charles Gunn, there's Gordon Walker, there's Abraham Van Helsing, there's Daniel Holtz, there's Abraham Wessler, Abigail Wessler. There was Reed and Helen, Reed and Gypsy. There was you and Faith Lennon, I guess, and Kara Young. Hell, there was even Ava Richards and Peter Vincent. Alan and Edgar Fogg. I don't really think I fit into with any of them. You don't think you fit in with any of them. You're a blood-sucking fiend hunter or slayer, whatever you want to call it, like I am, like all those other ones were. So I don't want to hear that shit Jordan saying about how you don't fit in with them when you do. Yeah, well, unlike you, Buffy, I'm not the one that knows some kind of fighting craft, And unlike you, Buffy, I usually shoot them dead with my round bow, Or you could wait until they're asleep and then put the stake in their chest and kill them that way. Yeah, well, Jordan, there are many ways of doing it. There's not one set way to slay a blood-sucking fiend. I should know. I learned from Merritt. I learned, from Merritt Burchill and, and Ruthless Giles and Wesley Wyndham Price. There's more than one way of doing the slaying. You should know. You learned from Edward. You learned from Edward Wells and David Green, did you? Yeah, I did. And I know that I know that Buffy Summers has onlook. I mean, she's the one that somehow made it through to live to grown up to being she lived longer and still lives longer than all the other slayers before her. The sad thing when it came to her show was that all the slayers who came before her lived short lives. And somehow, some way, I'm not going to say out of luck, I'm going to say God helped her live through all those binds that she was in, and all those 7 followings, and all those sagas which came out of it. So, but sometimes I think that I picked to be a blood-sucking fiend hunter, or slayer, whatever you want to call it. It didn't choose me, it didn't pick me. I didn't start having dreams of all my former lives, But if I'm leaving anyone else out, then you let me know. But, I didn't have, dreams of former lives and stuff like that. And I didn't meet my first watcher until, years later. Like when Edward when Edward Wells came along, and then David Green sometime after that, but I didn't have a watcher for a long time. So, but me and Buffy get along well. Well, Jordan, I don't know why you would think that I would have a hang up with you over how you go by being a blood sucking fiend hunter or slayer. As long as you get it done, as long as you slay them, that's all it's needed. Or as long as you dust them, it's all it's needed. Well, thank you, Buffy, for saying that. Because I always thought that you wouldn't like me for the way I go by flaying blood-sucking fiends or whatever you want to say. Well, Jordan, why do you care so much about what I think? I don't know. I don't know why I care so much about what you think, Buffy, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, Jordan, I gotta go. But keep in mind, the way that you're doing it is good too. You know, there's more than one way of doing it. You know, yeah, you don't you don't know some fighting craft like I do. Yeah, you're not those ones gonna sneak up on them when they're sleeping in their box and dust them that way. And you know, in need be, your strength is with your round bow. Alright? No one's gonna fault you. Oh, well, now you also forgot. I also forgot Nikki Woods and her son Robin Woods too. I don't really fit in with those two either. Yeah, you forgot to mention those two names as well. He would be sad to know you forgot to mention their names. Yeah, I think so too. Anyway, it is what it is. What should I call this film? Hanging out with Buffy Summers, I guess. Talking about how I think I don't fit in with other blood-sucking fiend hunters, other blood-sucking fiend slayers. Some who were chosen, some were picked, some choose and pick themselves. I don't know. Your guess is good as mine. But anyway, Jordan says next you're going to see one of my former films I did yesterday. On the other side, you're going to see a Follow Me, because I got the film shifting tool to work. Always, keep in mind, follow me on YouTube, like my films, write something on my films or my fairway, and send it to your kin, your friends, someone out there you think might like my work. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.